Sorry about the bell sound. Not sure why that's going off. Apologize. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's had a great weekend. We're ready for a great week. Hey, Shark Trend. Sorry to hear you couldn't sleep. Have you taken trades in that time, or are you just kind of hanging out? Looking at the markets overnight. To market to buy some ES. ES dipped down to 62.59, popped up to 62.85. So about 26 points of range. NQ double bottomed around 800. 803 was the low. 903 was the high. Hey, I can do that math. That's 100 points in range. Kappa, pretty decent fall, about 220 ticks in range. Ultra Bond, kind of tight. Looks like we have about 18 ticks in range there. The gold, about 22 points in range on gold. Crude oil rising up. See that, about 120 ticks there. Natural gas falling pretty hard. And the story of the weekend has been Bitcoin. Bitcoin new all-time high of 123.231.07. Occurred shortly after London Open last night. It's pulled back some to 121, but still astronomical moves over the last several days. And so we stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this Monday morning. Good to hear you're green. I am green from last night, up about 313 on these Tradovate evals. I am still trading an eval today because this is my first day using Replicanto copy trader, so I'm going to get used to that, and then probably tomorrow finally switch over to the funded accounts. Morning, Crypticon. How was your weekend? It's an interesting blue candle right there on NQ. Let me expand this window some. Let me see how that looks. I think that looks okay. Did not take it. Looks like it wants to come down. Is there news today? That's a great question. We have a Fed speaker speaking of Fox Business in 25 minutes. We have Canadian wholesale sales, and that's not going to move the market. The big one is tomorrow, CPI. But today, the news is light. Yeah, I'm never going to go heavy on the copy trading. I'm only going to copy 2 or 3 accounts at a time. Not going to be trying to copy 20 at a time. Got a purple candle here, and I think I'm going to take it.
Order filled.
Short. ATR right now is about 8 on this 3-minute chart. Putting my target up around the 100 EMA. A little above it. Let's see if we get there. It's about a 7-point target. Gold also pushing down here. Just kind of bopping. See that 2 candles ago, it got down to 880. Got within got within 3 ticks of my target. It falls back again after getting within 3 ticks of my target. Jerk. And it comes up to my entry. So didn't want to go down no further. And I try again. Let's see. Nope. Giving me a blue. Maybe. Maybe, baby. It pops back up. Uh, the purple candle that was the trigger. It's like 4 points. 86. No, 5 points. Right there. 891. And I'm in at 886. Gold continues to move downward. I guess we were due for a loss. Had won 17 of my last 18 trades. Said this isn't a loss yet. It's getting there. And honestly, I probably should have got out as soon as I saw that blue candle close, which would save me about 3 points.
Stop
Yep,
fill.
there we go. Stopped out. Good morning, JC. How you doing? Doing pretty good, thanks, JC. I could have saved myself about 3.5 points there if I just got out when that blue candle formed. But I didn't want to take the loss. So I took the loss anyway, just at a higher amount. Morning, Ron. How was the weekend? That was all right. Got a bunch of stuff done to make the desk and setup look better, and a bunch of other things. Morning, Amelia. How are you doing? Sitting and waiting for our next entry. Could be a choppier Monday, but we'll see. Gold possibly giving me an entry here. Kind of like it. We'll see how it finishes, though. I like it. I love it. The earnings season kicks off tomorrow as well, along with CPI. For every season, turn, turn, turn. Liking this blue candle here. JC, you back to trading yet, or still just resting and watching? Blue candle just got flattened there on gold. We are getting a blue on the NASDAQ. I don't know. Yeah. It's reaching an area where it kind of topped out earlier, so we'll see. Wow, not only did that blue candle get smashed, it's now a huge red candle on gold. Guess it wasn't ready. Keep it pop above that recent high there, and now at 22,900. That's awesome, JC. That's awesome. Nice move up here. You kind of just hanging here at 22.9. Gold, eh. Gave the tiniest possible green candle. Not convincing. Not convincing at all. And it falls. Great. I hate being in the hospital. It's always nice when, everybody's good and nice. So I shouldn't have doubted that blue candle. The Dow is giving me a signal here. Do I want to take it? I don't have a Dow chart ready, so that's a no. But let's see what it does. No, I sold SoFi at 15, which I believe was a mistake. I haven't looked at it lately, but I noticed it went way beyond 15. Let's see. Let me take a look here. Wow, did I make a mistake selling? Got up to 21.86. Pull back now to 21.20, but yeah. I cost myself $6 a share. Oh yeah, I mean I made a great profit. I made over 50% return. I was in under $10 and I got out at 15. It hemmed and hauled for so long that I didn't really expect it to explode once it got to 15. Yeah, that was my original target when I decided to jump in that trade. And so I stuck to that. Gold maybe trying to peek up here. Every time I say that, it just drops again. Now my portfolio is almost all dividend ETFs. Q pulling back here a bit. That's a strong move down. 10 points. Can't believe that was on Canadian wholesale sales. Even if their number did have a pretty big beat. Yep, and then them just dripping the dividends. Wow. I didn't take that for a bullet. Yeah, apparently I should have. Morning USC. You know, I mean, honestly, I didn't have any money when I was younger, so I could have known everything about it and not done anything with it. Now that looks like a healthy blue candle and gold. We'll see what happens, how it finishes. Still got a minute 40 on it. Yeah, I gotta take some time to learn options and how all those works. You know, calls and puts and all that stuff. I mean, I probably would have made a bunch more money on SoFi if I just did options instead of the regular stock underlying stock. Already got your walk in USC? And gold gets beaten back down on that blue candle. It's now a red candle. Do anything fun on the weekend? That sounds like fun to me. All right. Uh, A purple candle here forming on NQ. I like it there. It's got about a minute and a half on it. Natural gas has been straight falling. Yep, purple went away. But we'll see how it finishes. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Good morning, Robin. How are you doing? If NQ popped back up, gold still falling. Just a huge fall in gold. Russell pops as well. I'm doing all right. Boy, we have a Fed speaker speaking of Fox Business right now. Gold gave me a signal an hour ago before I was streaming, before I was even really paying attention, and it really didn't give me another one since, but that would have been a great move down since then. Do anything fun this weekend, Robin? Oh, that's right. I remember you were helping your son move. Sorry. Oh, I'm sure you're tired and sore, but you're not old. just spent the weekend getting my command center here looking even better, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, the major part of it was all done last weekend, and got some peripheral stuff now done. I can now sit here at my desk, trade, and cook my eggs or cook a steak without having to miss taking trades. I got my lighting set up. I got my camera set up now. I got my baseball card scanner all set up, plugged in. Uh, Wait, there's another Mighty Ox on YouTube? It was like a Mighty Ox wood cutting thing or something, or I noticed one time. Fed speaker stopped speaking. The last thing he says was, I don't see an imminent need to cut rates. Copper just took a quick dump. Dow? I didn't have a Dow chart ready. NQ maybe? Mighty Ox makes funny noises. Well, that doesn't sound good. Was it like a real ox? This ox is going to go search for that ox. Hey, JJR, good to see you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, is gold finally ready to bounce? I can't really get down much further. Still about 45 minutes till the bell. I took 2 trades last night. They were both green. I've taken one this morning. It was red. Using Replicanto for the first time. So, trying it out. Yes, but today, because I'm trying out Replicanto, I'm on Tradovate evals. But yes, starting probably tomorrow. Although I'm not sure tomorrow being CPI is the best day to start, but we'll play it by ear. Yeah, USC, and that's why I don't plan on using like I don't plan on copying more than 2 to 3 accounts at a time. I'm not going to go all 20 or well 50 or 10. I have 10 apexes and I got 5 top steps. I don't plan on doing like all 10 apexes at one time. It's going to be 2 or 3 at a time. Hit goal, try and hit a goal, and then switch, to the next grouping. And I have all the windows up that show what it's doing, since I have the screen space to do that now, and can quickly try and negate any potential downside risks. Yeah. My goal to start off with simply is just $200 to $300 per account per day. But I would like to get up, and that's with one contract. And we'll see how it goes from there, and continue to increase the contract here and there if things are going well. But I'm not gonna, I am not thinking too far ahead. I just, one step at a time. How you doing, John? Yeah, I mean, I think I probably will do better since I switched to the mostly off a 3 minute chart versus when I was using a 30 second. But oh, we'll see. Weirdest headline just came across Financial Juice. Treat your credit score with the respect you would treat a lover. FICO has said it will introduce buy now, pay later loan data into its credit scoring models. Lots of golfing? Excellent. Gold just, I think we're going to zero gold. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's hanging right under 121.9. 120, I'm sorry, 120. Yeah, 121.9. We're chopping around. My mama told me we're gonna chop around. That's kind of disturbing. Well, I'm glad that MightyOx does not do much with his channel. That's the only thing he has up besides a video with a possum. Yeah, that's why I won't do all however many I end up with at once. If something goes wrong, I don't, but like I said, I have the Replicanto window up with the flatten all button. Very easy to get to. Assuming the flatten all button works in an issue. Gold may finally be ready.
Order filled.
We're long on gold. Not going for a big win on it, though. I'm in at 60.8. I'm shooting for 62.1, which is the 9 EMA. The 9 EMA is at 62.0. So I got in 3 ticks late. Not sure how. And Q's just chopping around. Really? Got within 2 ticks of my target and pulled back to my entry. Got within 1 tick of my target and pulled back to my entry. Is that how we're going to be today? So now that one of the things I don't like about Replicanto is you gotta have the instrument. You gotta keep changing the instrument apparently. So like it didn't copy this gold trade because I have it set on NQ. So that's kind of if you're trading multiple instruments, apparently you need to constantly change the setting of what you're about to copy trade or what trade you're going to take. Now in this case, it might be working out because this trade's going against me, so it's only going against one account. Wow, gold just didn't want to go. Come on, turn back around. Turn back gold. Nope, it's going to stop me out. And again, I should have just got out the first red can. No, I didn't. I'm going to hold through this pain.
Stop filled.
No, I'm not. I got stopped out. So there we go. And Q pulling back. It's about the top of the hour. Crude oil opens up here in a minute. Do I still have a crude? Yeah, there's the crude chart. By the way, watch this bounce on me, and then I can yell at myself for not following my rule. We'll see. My stop should have been at 57.8, and so far has not hit that. I had it up a little higher than that. Nope, it would have still stopped me out. So now I feel better. No, maybe not. It would not. No. 37.8, 57.8. Let's see. Huh. Is it raining hard, Amelia? That's what I'm looking at right now. It's the I have the radar up. It's she's either in Texas, Oklahoma, or Arkansas. Unless she considers Minnesota central or North Dakota. But she doesn't like cold, so she's not in Minnesota or North Dakota. So it's got to be Arkansas, Oklahoma, or northern Texas. That's why I was asking about how hard it was raining, because I'm seeing a pretty hard rain around Texarkana, and there's some pretty decent rain around Dallas. It got some stuff heading toward Little Rock. Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, I see that. You got a big line coming your way, Robin. in the next hour or so. Wow, look at gold still going down. So yeah, I would have got stopped out anyway on that gold trade. Must be a freaky weather pattern down there, Robin. CNQ pushing down here. Gold again trying to trick me. Discord's rather quiet. Not sure where everybody's at this morning there. There's gold trying to give me a blue candle again. It's got minute 40 on it yet, so we'll see. So again, I tell myself to get out of a trade if the first candle beyond it is the opposite candle. So I should have got out on that little red candle when I entered before, and I would have saved myself about 140 bucks without even switching my car insurance to Geico. Yep, I'm watching. I got a minute on, less than a minute on this candle. Gonna probably take this long here unless it gets smashed. Russell, the big move down. NQ moving down. NQ might be trying to bounce. More bounce to the outs. And go back down. Hit that 9 EMA. Yeah. This is where I have to decide. Let's try it again.
Order filled.
We're in. We're in like Flynn. And look at that. Immediately bounces off that 9. This is a bad trade to start right away. I gotta stop trying to play with gold. I tell myself don't take trades that are right against the 9 and immediately bounces off, and I did it anyway. Luckily it's an eval, not a funded account. So we're gonna put the stop there at the low, which is a huge stop. And see if we can still get the bounce. Not something I'll do in a funded. But this is the third time it's tried to fake me out. And the second time I've allowed it to possibly fake me out. We'll see. NQ did turn around there. And I had signals of both the 2 minute and the 3 minute to take that those green candles. And I didn't take either one. Gold's trying to make a comeback. Don't call it a comeback. Have you considered filing a restraining order against DSW? There we go. Gold back. Can it break through the 9? Nope. Could not break through that 9. Come on. Fires, find some strength. That would make things too convenient, Amelia. Yep, gold cannot find any strength. You should try some creatine. About 20 minutes from the bell. Q popping back up. Not sure if Ace is back today or not. It's kind of a dead day. There's only 8 people here. No one posting in the Discord. I didn't accidentally close up MightyOxTrading, did I? Gold trying to push up. That candle finishes green at least. And Q hemming and hawing. That doesn't sound like a lot of fun, John. Come on. You can do it. Get through that 9 EMA. Come on. Push. Push. And Q pops back up. Big candle there compared to what we've seen. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. Come on. Oh. Really? You're already overextended? Really? Come on. Push. There we go. Come on. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now we're getting some movement. Struggling here at 36. I'm sorry, 62.8. Pulls back
Order
amount.
filled.
So 17 ticks on that, I believe. No, 19 ticks. 3360.1 to 3362.0. Tick it off there for the win. I was in that trade for quite a while. Yep, it popped back up, so I should have stayed in. I gotta stop letting myself get knocked back out, but that's okay. And we are less than 13 minutes till the bell. Shouldn't have let it knock me out, but let's see if it would have got to my original target. Yeah, there gold just pulled back again. I got up to 61.0. Probably flatten out to the bell, but we'll see. Yeah, big pullback there on gold. And Q trying to push back up. Remember Wednesday, the CEO of Funded Futures Network will be joining me for an interview here live on stream. Morning, Ace. How was the vacation? Platt. All right. All right. Platt, have yourself a great day. Hi, Madison. Nice to say hi to you. Hope you have a great day with Platt. Good. Oh, speaking of surprises, NQ just popped. NQ's at high day. Of course, it's been at high day, but it's trying to fill that gap from the open. Less than 5 minutes till the bell. Oh, Ace, I realized you haven't seen it. No, I got out with a the 19 tick gain. Before that, it pulled back and now rising back up. Hold on, give me a second. This might take some doing. Hold on. Let me see if this works. Let me find my software. Okay. Ran out of desk space for the other two monitors. Nice move up here on NQ. And thank you, John. Yep, happened last weekend and then got some additional done this past weekend. So I'm a happy ox. I am very happy. What you can't see is I can now sit here and trade and make up some eggs or fry up a steak while sitting here and trading. Oops.
2 minutes till the bell.
So nice move up here on NQ right before the bell. There was no reason for me not to take the long on NQ, except for I was showing off my. No, I can't even blame that. That long was the signal happened before that. Dow popping, ES popping, Russell popping. Everything's popping. I don't have a corn chart up to see if corn's popping. Ooh, does NQ want 23,000? It's hitting the third Bollinger on like every time frame. I have a 15-minute chart up. It's hitting it there. It's hitting it on the 2. It's hitting it on the 3. Oh, Dow just completely come down. ES also. Big pullback, but NQ still showing strength. NQ strong, like bull. It's the only thing still going up of the indices. I don't know. Well, now ES has popped back up. Seeing a 30-point candle here on NQ. Oh, it just got smacked. I think RJ's still gone this week. I think he wasn't sure if it was going to be 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So this will be week number 3. We were joking, Ace, that you and him went off to film some sort of buddy comedy movie together. I went to see family over in the eastern part of Canada. His brother's wedding was like a week ago Saturday, and then he had other stuff, other vacation stuff. I was thinking, well, someone called when I made that comment last week. Someone called it "smart and smarter." Hey, MR, how you doing? Yep, he didn't get mauled to death by a bear or anything.
Order filled.
So I take a short here. Oh, crap. Okay. There we go. Boom. Boom.
Target filled.
Boom.
Target filled.
Boom, boom. 20-point short on NQ on both accounts using Replicanto. Oh, wow. That's nice, MR. Hopefully you finish green. That's true, Ace. So now if I was trading the funded accounts, really nice, Ace. If I was trading the funded accounts, after that trade, I would switch over to another set. Gold moving up nicely. Ultra Bond moving up nicely. Plat, let's realize Plat's not here today. Bitcoin, big move down there at the open. Huge move down, but trying to bounce. Now, what's interesting is that that move came down and I got my 20, but it didn't go much further. I got out at 922, it dipped down to 917 and bounced. So it was a dangerous move there for me because I didn't really have the signal on it besides the fact that it was grinding there on that third Bollinger. Gold trying to find some momentum up. Russell going up nicely. Everything kind of bounced. You see Dow bouncing up. Yes, not really bouncing hard. Crude coming down. Silver's heading up. Yeah, I can't use my old system anymore throwing a dart at the screen for my entry because these screens cost too much. I would need a much bigger target to replace it. Here comes NQ back down. That's a purple. It's got 50 seconds on it. It's a big candle. That's a 26-point candle. It's a candle on the chart. Day traders just went 85% off. Dow's popping. And Q's still unsure it wants to come back down or not. And Q got up to 979. ES popped up to 62.96. So both are within striking ranges of big round numbers, 6,300 on ES and 23,000 on NQ. Oh, really? That's awesome. I did not know that. Thank you, Omar. Remember that we are interviewing the CEO of Funded Futures Network live here on Wednesday. I don't know if he's going to take questions. I have no idea. Besides from me, of course. If he didn't take my questions, that would be kind of weird. There's ES flopping down. I don't have an ES chart ready. I got to get all my charts ready. Crude oil trying to pop up. Yeah, do I have a top step? Oh boy. And what would that be, Ace? Didn't we research this one day? Last time you asked that question?
Order filled.
Nice move down here on NQ. Wow, big drop on NQ. Huge drop. Where did that come from? So we've dropped over 100 points from the high we saw just 15 minutes ago.
Order filled.
What a move down here. Not seeing any news. This is just a sell-off. Bitcoin's moving back up. Possible attempt to bounce here. Hitting that third band. Which really torques off the band. Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking, John. Gold's leveled out. Russell's heading up nicely. We're seeing a bounce. Dow Jones is very happy. T, welcome to the stream. I don't know my win rate overall, but I know I have won 16 of my last 19 trades. There's a bounce on the NQ. Gonna take that NQ trade. I should have. That was a mistake on my part. Everything was there for me to take that, and I didn't. So remember that win rate is not the only factor you should look at. In the fact, if your losses are bigger than your winners, even if your win rate's high, you could still be red. How long have you been paper trading? And what asset are you trading? Nice bounce here. So first we get the huge move down, and look at this. This is a huge bounce, and I didn't take it like an idiot. Welcome to the stream, T. I assume you're new. Wow. So it gained almost everything back it lost in that little flash crash. Yeah, I'm just asking, T. I mean, I don't mind the question. You don't need to like defend asking. I didn't mind the question. I mean, I was just asking back, seeing how, I'm always asking questions of new people. So, what asset are you paper trading? What are you learning on?
Order filled.
Long on gold. Looking for that 100 EMA if it gets there. But I'm not confident on this trade at all. Plus, I think I got in late again. I swear, I get terrible fails on gold. Yeah. How did I get in 5 ticks late? Gold fills me horrible. Ooh. No, you're fine. And that's a lot of assets. So I mean that's fine. Kind of what Ace is saying. But when you actually switch over, you should pick one or two, at least in our opinion, to focus on instead of trying to look at 7 or 8. But while you're in paper trading mode, it's great to try and find the one or two that really speak to you. Just when you're ready to switch over to an evaluation, if you're using going to use a prop firm, or if you're funding your own account and you're ready to go live, you try switching, just sticking to one or two. And I do understand what you're saying there, because I sometimes will find myself losing focus if I'm not seeing setups on my main thing. So yeah, I get what you're saying there. And Q pulls back after that pop. Gold's just hemming and hawing here at 33.66.6. Doesn't seem like it wants to take me higher. That said, it's cool that I do not see NQ in your list, because learning to trade on NQ is not a good idea. It's kind of like after you've already mastered other stuff. This gold does not want to go for me. Pulling back. We'll jump out of this trade if that stays purple. It's a 2-minute candle. It still has 2 minutes on it. So we'll probably get stopped out if it stays purple. I don't know. Me and gold haven't been seeing eye to eye today. I got that nice win on it earlier. It's going to be my second loss on it if it stops me out. AQ trying to push back up. Yeah, and you'll find there's a few people here. One guy who's not here, he's on vacation, says that everyone should use YM to learn how to trade indices. We have sort of a Dow cult here among a few people. Kind of light in the crowd today. We only have 11 people here. Normally we have closer to 20. uh, honestly, Connor, I would not date. Well, I mean, it moves similar to other assets, but I don't know what the fees. I mean, there are Bitcoin futures, but the commissions are extremely high, and I don't know what kind of. There's no prop firms for Bitcoin, regular crypto, yet, and I have no idea what the fees and stuff are to day trade it on like Coinbase or any of those other platforms. uh, um, honestly, if you're, brand new and you want to get in with some, a practice account, but with all the live data and the journaling tools and all that, the futures desk has $19, $29 practice accounts. And it comes with all the tools that you can ask for, the journaling, a whole bunch of stuff. We just got stopped out of that gold trade, by the way. So that's where I would suggest starting, is with the futures desk. Do one of their practice accounts, but you get the full features of a regular account. And then when you're ready, then either switch over there or to one of their assessments. They call them assessments instead of evaluations. Or we can recommend something else to you. Morning, Tio. So let me see. So NQ today has been great. Gold's been sucky. I should have taken the short there, and I didn't. That's another thing I get better is when I get stopped out on a trade to look at it and realize I should have taken the opposite. Russell with a nice pullback. Dow with a nice pullback. Bitcoin pulling back. That was an excellent setup on the Dow. I didn't have it, didn't see it. I need to get the rest of my charts set up. You want if it crashes by 20%, Connor, that's gonna be. First of all, I'm really happy with what my portfolio looks like right now. Oh yeah, that's right. You're sitting on a bunch of cash now, aren't you? VWAP, 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 VWAP. So that's why I don't use VWAP. Every time I talk about VWAP, I gotta go into that little VWAP. And Q, trying to figure out if it wants to do a blue candle here. Ox, trying to figure out if he wants to take the blue candle here. We're not gonna take it. Oh, sorry. Gold pushing down. Let's see how this candle finishes. It has 5 seconds. Yeah, there we go. It impressed me. That don't impress me much for long. With a big stop. If I lose, I'm blaming Connor. Pulling back. Just kidding, Connor. By the way, guys, everyone give Mizzou, a.k.a. Connor, a big round of applause for getting my computer system set up for me. All my screens. All right, T. I'll hope to see you around again. Yeah, well, just a few little adjustments. Got to kick the graphics card or something. Of course, as big as that thing is, it might kick back. There we go. Now it's starting to move. Okay, clear this recent high of 936. Come on. Push. Push. And the answer is no. Get smacked back down. New cord or new board? Wait, new cord. Okay. So you don't think I'm going to have to spend another $3K on a graphics card, right, Connor? He has a nice bounce there on gold. And Q not going my way. This trade is on the copier. There, it's breaking 936 now, or trying. Come on. Come on, maybe I light my fire. Nope. Still can't. No, here it's trying again. Huffing and puffing. Gonna blow your resistance down. Nope, gets smacked again. Blue candle though, so I kind of like sticking with it. Yeah, trying out Replicanta today on 2 evals. And we will move that over to the funded accounts. I don't know. Tomorrow's CPI. I don't know about tomorrow. We'll see. It's my ATR. ATR is 23. It shouldn't be struggling this much. Good. It's getting beaten back down. To my entry. Darn it. Really? I had 10 points on this, and now it's 2 points. Still a blue candle, but... Pushing up again. Can it get through 36? The answer so far is no. Where's the oomph? There's the oomph. Oh, it got quickly smacked down. Oomph got smacked back down hard. Really? Wow. It's coming back. Don't call it a comeback. Probably missed trades on like 32 other assets while watching this so closely.
Order filled.
Closing it. Got 4 points on that. Just didn't want to go. Of course, it'll probably go now. Oh, wow. Well, okay, I'm happy with getting out there. Quick purple candle down. And bounce back up. Wants to come back up. Now, yeah, we're going to go now. So dipped hard. Dipped all the way down to 911. And now back up above my entry. But that's okay. Gold gave me a signal there, a short signal. I didn't take it. I should have. So right now I'm up on one account 352 and on the other account 661. The reason for the discrepancy is I was only copy trading NQ. It is not copy trading gold, which obviously seemed to have been a good decision. If anyone hasn't gored the like button, I'll appreciate if you would. Yeah, grinding up here. So I was right. It just had that weird dip. That sucked because it knocked me out of the trade. Luckily, it knocked me out with a profit. But could have been a much better trade. Gold heading back down. That purple candle was a great signal, but I didn't take it. We have about 45 minutes left. Look at NQ go now. So NQ has gained back almost all that weird move down earlier that had no news. There's NQ going. Russell heading up, everything heading up right now. Dow, Russell, all that fun stuff. Bitcoin's kind of choppy right now. Natural gas heading up. I got the crude chart covered. No, I don't. Right there it is. Crude just continuing to head down. CPI tomorrow should be fun. How are we doing? Red, green, somewhere in between? Thank you. Almost back at highs for the day. High day 979. I think it just hit it. Yep, it just blew through it. As a matter of fact, up to 989. I said earlier I thought it wanted 23,000. Yes, 2 ticks away from 6,300. Rising up. Wow, this got within still 89. ES still has not gotten 6,300 either. Come on. Come on. All right, we'll see you later, MR. Have a good one. Gold, big dump there. That purple candle was a great indicator, and I didn't take it. I'm mad at myself for that. So NQ top there, 89, 989. Gold, maybe want to bounce? Do you want to bounce? So yesterday, in my YouTube recommendations, was a video on how to grow pineapples. And I have never once looked up anything on about pineapples on YouTube. Yes. Everything pulling back, but the metals are popping. Do I want the short on NQ or the long on gold? These are the times that try men's souls. That would be something, wouldn't it, Tio? People in Hawaii getting all these MightyOxTrading recommendations.
Order filled. Order filled.
So we're doing something mighty dangerous. I took the long on gold and the short on NQ. Whoa! NQ quickly drops. Come on, go a little further. Go a little further now. Don't be shy. Get a little closer. Pulls back. Maybe I need to start going for 10-point targets instead of 20.
Target filled.
Or I can just be a patient ox. 20 points there on NQ. Copy traded. We're still in gold and we're up 12 ticks there as well. Actually, gold is now hitting the 9 EMA, which seems to be problematic. Yep, we're taking gold off. Only got four ticks on that. We'll see what happens, but we are now up 780 on one account and 1,055 on the second account. Gold did continue to go, so I let it shake me out, and it shouldn't have. Morning, Hassan. How long was it, Hassan? I have considered removing the ads from the live streams. I must say this, I feel like this is the best I've ever read the market for the longest period of time. I've had, small little periods where I read the market really well and all that, but this is really sustained right now, and I'm hoping that it means that the corner has been turned. Nice, USC. I just need to not monetize the video. The YouTube it's just a setting. I don't monetize any of my static videos, like the Propfirm discount snapshot videos. I don't monetize any of those. This is the only thing I still monetize. Yeah, but if a long video, yeah, but if a long ad gets people to click off and doesn't they don't come in because of it, so I don't know. Don't not want. Oh, come on! Don't be doing those double negatives on me here. See, I have YouTube Premium, so I can't even test to see how long my ads are. I mean, I guess I could with an incognito window not logged in. Oh wow! Look at gold reverse there. So I was glad I got out where I did on gold. NQ still falling back. So I like my banner at the top. You can't ad block that. Wow, Connor, MST's still running. It's up $1.61 today. On my stock and ETF port, I've officially just hit 60% gain since I started it. That's even with Bitcoin pulling back here. Bitcoin's pulled back. NQ's pulling back. Noticing more and more that Bitcoin and NQ kind of run in the same circle. Misty and YBTC having a good day as well. And Hoy. Meanwhile, gold pulling back. NQ pulling back. Everything's pulling back. Crude finally trying to bounce. Crude hurt me earlier on a topstep account. Trump to meet NATO Secretary. Okay, I don't think that popped up on Financial Juice, but that shouldn't cause anything with the market. Hey, Connor, I thought you had to go to Seattle today. Oh, okay. Oh, how nice. Russell with a little bounce here. ES with a little bounce. Gold trying to bounce too. AQ's bounce ended. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up focusing maybe Apex on NQ only. And then on the second computer, I'll get a second license for Replicano and put gold on a different set of accounts or whatever. Because trying to switch back and forth on Replicano if you're using multiple assets seems kind of like a pain. I feel like I'll end up forgetting it's on an asset that I don't, and not changing and all that. Seems like a flaw. Should be able to have a setting where it just copies everything. In Tradovate or even in Project X, you turn the copier on and it just copies everything. Gold continues down. Again, I didn't trust the purple candle. Again, it worked. Someone remind me that purple candles finishing below the 9, finishing below the signal line is good entries. There's 3 of them here. 3 of them. Look at this. As soon as I bury this window. Look at this. Right here. And this is here, here, and here. This could have been, 2 to 4 points each trade. Day before CPI on a Monday with no news. Hassan. That was a nice bounce on the Russell. And yes. Last night I set audible alerts on TradingView for a couple of things. And when it actually went off, it scared the bejesus out of me and the cat. Nice work, though. $202 is good job. Welcome back, Crypticon. Why, Connor? There's a guy that never comes in here anymore, but he wrote a algo to trade for him entirely on Excel. All right, John. Have a good day. Remind her there's a reason you retired. Oh. That's a great day. 61 points. Oh, yeah, he's profitable. I mean, he ended up redoing it because he switched platforms, but yeah, he was profitable with it. Why are you rewiring half the house? She doesn't like how they look. Do they work? If they work, isn't that all that matters? Sorry. Dow coming down. That's a purple candle in the Dow. I missed it, but I was going to take that, but I didn't get a chart up in time. Well, it's back up. I'm going to take that on top step. Look for the move down. I went down to where it got down to before, which is 523. But it's popping back up. Of course it is. Can't do anything right with the top step account right now. No, today I was trading evals. Well, I'm trading a funded on Top Step. That's not going well, but I'm trading evals just because I've started using Replicanto today, and I just wanted one day with learning how it works before I jumped on fundeds. Tomorrow it's fundeds. I think it is CPI day tomorrow, so if I do fundeds tomorrow, it's going to be with micros. Don't tell CFT. Yeah, there were 3 good gold shorts there that I didn't take. Yeah, if that Dow trade ended up not working out, well, it's still trying. Well, maybe. It's a quick dip down. And Crew with a quick dip down. Nasdaq pulling back. Yeah, there's the Dow coming down. Come on, baby. Remember, tomorrow's CPI, Wednesday's PPI, and we have the CEO of Funded Futures Network here on Wednesday for a live interview. So I'm thinking of buying a second Stream Deck so I can use a Stream Deck for hotkeys on both computers. stupid. And Q moving up. Yeah, it's trying to bounce off its 100 EMA. Probably shouldn't have gotten out of that trade, but we'll see what happens. I wouldn't yet. But I would if it fails. Looks like it's trying to pop back up. We got up to 989 about half an hour ago. If it fails to break through, then shorts look kind of appetizing. And it's on. I finally got it. I can now cook. I can make a steak or make my eggs for breakfast while sitting here at the computer. Uh, UFC Wednesday is when the CEO of Funded Futures Network's here. Connor, is there any chance you could add plumbing to the recliner? Oh, just kidding. I mean, then I don't have to get up for anything. That's quite the agreement, Hassan. Wow.
Order filled.
So I shouldn't do this, but I'm taking this short here because it did fail to get higher. It hit 989 a second time. Double top possibility here. I'm short. I would not do this on a funded account, but I'm willing to screw up the eval because it's up so much today and it's an end of day eval. So nope, that doesn't look good. Nope, stop that. That was a dumb trade of mine, and so I gave back. Still good for the day, but was something I would do in a funded account, but it was worth a shot on a eval, I guess. Uh, now that this it's still going, I think it wants 23,000. $9.90. We're at the end of our time, but I'm gonna go a couple extra minutes just to see what this does here, because I'm curious. If I stay around too long, the cat will shank me for not feeding him. Thank you. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. It got 23,000. Told you it wanted 23,000. Now I can see it coming down. potentially. All right, folks, I do want to thank everyone for being here today. We'll be back tomorrow for a great CPI trading day. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and we will see you then. Bye. Now it's time for say goodbye to Ox and all his trades.